Good morning. Hopefully you've had a chance to look at the first video on the cleaning out of the leaven of the home. That's the first of 5 videos I'm going to be doing on Passover and how it relates to the believer in Yeshua or believer in Jesus. But today we are going to start in on the 4 cups. So you have the cup of sanctification, cup of plagues, cup of redemption, and a cup of praise. And these 4 cups are based on the passage from Exodus 6 through 8. And I will read that to you. Say therefore to the sons of Israel, I am the Lord, and I will bring you out from under the burdens of the Egyptians, and I will deliver you from their bondage. Okay, cup 1, cup of sanctification. I will also redeem you with an outstretched arm and with great judgments. Cup 2, cup of plagues. Then I will take you for my people, and I will be your God, and you shall know that I am the Lord your God, who brought you out from under the burdens of the Egyptians. Cup 3, cup of redemption. And I will bring you to the land which I swore to give to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and I will give it to you for a possession. I am the Lord. Cup 4, cup of praise, which fulfills it all. Okay, so we have these 4 cups. At the beginning of a Passover Seder, you have 15 steps. And from what I understand, these 15 steps are, they have 15 because there were 15 steps that led into the temple. So it's a matter of an ascending into the presence of the Father, just getting closer and closer to Him. So this first step is the cup of sanctification. They light the candles during this time to set apart the time, but they make sure that all on the table have a cup filled with wine. And this is to have them remember that we have been set apart. We were set apart to be saved from slavery to go into freedom. So they state that with the cup, they raise their cups and they say, "Blessed are you, O Lord our God, King of the universe." And if they're believers in Yeshua, who sanctified us in Yeshua, the true vine. So this first cup represents a setting apart of the children of Israel, setting apart from Egypt, setting them apart as his own. He heard their cries. He remembered the promise that he made to them in Genesis 12. So he came to get them. Now, if you recall with Yeshua, when he was a young boy, he was also brought out of Egypt to fulfill the plan of the Lord. So there was also a setting apart for him. He was pulled out and set apart from Egypt. Now, as it relates to a wedding feast or a wedding, there are 4 cups as well, and they're the same cups. This is based on a more ancient Jewish tradition, and of course Yeshua is Jewish, so it's just beautiful, even to study the Jewish wedding, because that's going to be us. That's our wedding. We happen to be marrying a Jewish rabbi, so we probably should know what is coming. Okay, so in a pursuit for a bride, the first cup occurs when a bridegroom or future bridegroom spots a bride, potential bride, and he says, "I want that one." He sets us apart. He sets her apart. in his mind, in his heart. Now, he knows he cannot approach her. He has to approach the father of her because she may be betrothed to another. To be honest, we were. But anyway, he must approach the father. So what he does is he takes a cup. Here's one. Okay. He takes the cup and he does not give it to the bride for pursuit of her. He gives it to the father and says, I want to pursue your daughter in marriage. So he gives the cup to the father, and if the father drinks it, it's on. The steps begin, and the pursuit of the daughter in marriage begins. But if he does not drink it, everything's off. You cannot pursue her. So obviously a cup was received by the father, and the pursuit was on. So just picture this as Yeshua's pursuit of you. Okay, he sees you and says, I want her. How can I get her? And so then the exchange takes place between the father. I don't know how all that took place. I don't know any of that. But all I know is he wanted to pursue us. And he got to. And he had to pay a price for us. Negotiations were taking place over us. And that is the cup of plagues that's going to be tomorrow. So we'll discuss that tomorrow. But for today, just know that you are being pursued, or you have been pursued. He wants us. And we will eventually have an opportunity to say yes or no. But for today, just know that he has seen you and wants you. Well, blessings to you, and I hope to talk more on the Cup of Plagues tomorrow.